Hello and welcome back to Advent of Cyber. This is day 12 and today is another phishing room. So let's go ahead and open that up. Okay, so today's story: since Mosquito's disappearance, TBFC's defenses have weakened and now the email protection platform is down. With filters offline, the staff must triage every suspicious message manually. The SOC team suspects Malware's exploit bunnies have sent phishing messages to TBFC's users to steal credentials and disrupt Phishmas. You join the incident response task force to help identify which emails are legit or phishing attempts. But beware, some phishing attempts are clever, disguised as routine TBFC operations, volunteer signups, or Phishmas event logistics. Every wrong call could bring Wareville one step closer to Eastmas before becoming a reality. So today's learning objective is learning how to spot phishing emails, learn trending phishing techniques, and understanding the differences between spam and phishing. So let's go ahead and start our machine. Alright, phishing overview. Phishing may be one of the oldest cyber tricks, but it's still one of the most effective. As companies like TBFC strengthen their defenses with advanced email filters and security tools, attackers have evolved their tactics to stay one step ahead. Modern phishing focuses on precision and persuasion. Messages are carefully crafted, often mimicking real people, portals, or internal processes to trick even the most cautious users. Common intentions behind phishing messages are credential theft, malware delivery, data exfiltration, and financial fraud. So here in the above image, we can see a sample phishing message from an attacker attempting to impersonate an employee by using a free domain at gmail.com to modify the employee's payroll and achieve financial fraud. With corporate perimeters now heavily fortified, phishing remains the easiest path to initial access. It targets the one vulnerability technology can't fix, which is people. Even in Wareville, a single convincing email from the exploit bunnies could open the gates to Eastmas. Why spam is not phishing? Spam is just digital noise, annoying but mostly harmless. Phishing, however, is a precision strike, in this case from Malware's exploit bunnies crafted to deceive TBFC employees and open a path to the company's defenses. Spam focuses on quantity over precision. Unlike phishing, which aims to deceive specific users, spam messages are sent in bulk to flood inboxes with unwanted marketing or irrelevant content. Their goal isn't usually to steal data, but to push exposure or engagement. Common intentions behind spam messages are promotion, scams, traffic generation, and data harvesting. In the above screenshot is a sample marketing email offering logistic solutions for the Phishmas event. We can observe the intention behind the message is pure marketing. You need to be careful when analyzing each message. Look for intention behind it. Not every unwanted email is a threat. Sometimes it's just a spam that poses no real risk to TBFC. The Phishmas takeover. Attackers use some common techniques in almost every phishing attempt. In a phishing attack, at least one of the following techniques is present: impersonation, social engineering, typo squatting in puny code, and spoofing. So, legitimate applications. We can see attackers hiding behind trusted services such as Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, because those links look legitimate and often pass email filters. The most common scenario involves a shared file containing a very attractive proposal, such as a salary raise, document from HR, or a laptop upgrade. Once the user clicks on it, it redirects to a shared document with fake content. The goal is to lure users to access a fake login page to steal credentials or download malicious files. Okay, so let's reopen the email with the subject: TBFC IT shared Christmas laptop upgrade agreement with you, and analyze how attackers use it. So this is the email. We can see here that it is a fake domain. It is a attractive proposal to get you to click on it. They put something juicy in the subject line or clickbait, and then 3, legitimate application, which is OneDrive, something that you may actually use in the workplace just to try to get you to click on it. In the above image, we can observe the use of a fake domain with puny codes to trick users and the use of a legitimate tool followed by a very attractive proposal. All of these signals have the primary objective of gaining credibility and luring users into thinking it's one from the real TBFC IT team. Next section is going to be fake login pages. As we learned, credentials are the main goal of attackers nowadays, and fake login pages are their favorite trick for performing this. It's simple and mimic login pages from multiple typical applications that users interact with in their daily routines. Most of the time, they create fake email platforms, login portals such as Microsoft Office and Google. So this image here, it's a fake Microsoft login page. We can observe the fake domain here. which is microsoftonline.login.com. Side channel communications occurs when attackers move the conversation off of email to another channel, such as SMS, WhatsApp or Telegram, a phone or video call, a text link, or a shared document platform to continue the social engineering in a platform without the company's control. Okay, so time to spot the fish and save Phishmas. Your mission is to triage the email, separate the spam from phishing, and identify 3 clear signals for every phishing email you mark. You'll learn a flag after selecting the right signals for a phishing email, collect flags for all phishing emails to complete the room, and secure TBFC's Phishmas. Continue investigating the emails and get the flags for each properly submitted email. Stay sharp, verify before you act, and may your instincts be sharper than the exploit bunny's tricks. Good luck. So let's go back up. Okay, so we need to go here. All right, so the first question, they want us to classify the first email. Do they want us to go from bottom to top or from top to bottom? It's really confusing because this is December 12th, December 14th, and then this is December 12th, and this is October 12th, whatever. We'll just start, and once we get it, we'll be able to test it. So let's see. Here's your invoice. Santa Claus sent you an invoice for $699. Note from seller, filer, didn't make this Easter egg order. You want to pay invoice. Okay, so it has no attachments. So we see real PayPal links here and all of the links, and all of these links are basically just the images that we see here. If we hover this at the bottom left, you can see that that's their actual Twitter. This is their real email, Facebook and LinkedIn. All of these links are actual PayPal links. And if we hover the view and pay invoice, that's also actually a PayPal link. So received SPF says fail, and it says here domain of bunny.microsoft does not designate as a permitted sender. So that automatically is a red flag, and it's going to make this a phishing mail. So let's go back down. External sender domain, spoofing, and fake invoice. So external sending domain. Okay, so we're just gonna do impersonation. No. It's spoofing the email. It's a fake invoice. There's no attachments. It does say side channel because it's saying if you did not, in the actual note, instead of it being at the bottom of the email, it says call this number, which is probably a fake number. So let's go with side channel. No, that's also what? Sense of urgency. Let's try that. I mean, it does say call immediately, but at the same time, if it's telling you to call this number, which is probably a fake number because all of the other buttons are real, I don't know. I personally feel like it should be side channels because they're telling you to reach out. This is similar to the spam text that you get. Hey, you received a package, but we couldn't deliver it. Please call this number. You know what I mean? That's a side channel. So, but here's our first flag. I'm just gonna copy this. And I guess that actually was the first email, so we're just gonna go from top to bottom. So let's go to the second email. Audio message from McSkitty. So we have an ID number, 88 seconds, October 12th, and the organization is TBFC. I'm not sure if there's a way that we could actually listen to the file, but we see it's from missed call notifier, TBFC. And actually this is another red flag. It's .mp3, .html. So this is, instead of actually being an audio file, it's going to be a web page that they're trying to send us to. So there's no direct links. So we're going to go for phishing. We're going to do, so SPF failed again here. Sender signature did not verify. So the return path here shows not TBFC, but easterbb.com. So this is definitely going to be a phishing email. We're going to do impersonation, malicious attachment, and external sending domain. Nope. So we don't have a sense of urgency. It doesn't say, please listen to this immediately. It just says missed call. It's not a fake invoice. There's no text on there really besides you have a new voice message. So maybe that could be social engineering. Let's try, is it spoofed? So it ended up being spoofing. We can see here again, return path is a easter.bb domain. If we look at the reply to address, it's a no reply at TBFC. But if we look at the from, it's calls at TBFC. So there's many discrepancies, as well as up here, as well as this file being a .mp3 .html. But we did get the second flag here. And we're just gonna go back to the next one. So off the rip, we have mcskitty202512@gmail.com. This is to the blue team. And it says, Team McSkitty here. I'm currently unreachable by phone. We have an ongoing incident and need a blue team to get remote access now to investigate. Please create a new VPN access for me immediately. Send the access to my personal email address at gmail.com, right? So it says name, McSkitty, blue team, emergency incidents response. This is urgent. Please action immediately. Please action immediately. So yeah, that's pretty grammatically incorrect, right? So that will let us know off the rip that this is a impersonation. He's saying hit me up on my personal address. There's urgency here. This is urgent. Please action immediately. So it's not going to be spam. It's going to be another phishing attempt. It's going to be impersonation, sense of urgency, and social engineering text. He's trying to social engineer them to create a new VPN access immediately, right? And there we go. There's the flag for the third one. Let's go ahead and copy that. Impersonation is a real thing. Okay, classify the fourth. All right. You don't often get email from no reply at dropbox.com. Learn why this is important. So let's see, the HR department. hr.tbfc@outlook, red flag, has invited you to the file annual salary rise approval on Dropbox. So let's see, if we hover this button, it is a dropbox.com on the bottom left corner. So it is a quote unquote legitimate email, but who it's coming from, this HR@outlook, is not legitimate. This one is going to be phishing as well. It's going to be impersonation, malicious attachment. Is there any urgency here? Hi there, you have a pending document to be signed regarding your recent salary raise approval. You can copy and paste the URL below if you do not have a Dropbox account. I don't see any urgency, like please review this in the next 24 hours. So for this one, we're gonna skip sense of urgency. Social engineering, it could be. It's not a fake invoice. There's not an external sender domain. Well, yeah, it would be external because it says here, you don't often get email from this. So let's try external sender, malicious attachment. Okay, so technically the attachment isn't in the actual email, so I can understand why that's wrong. So let's see, we're gonna do social engineering text because they're trying to get them to click the email to get to the malicious file. So we did get the flag for that one. Let's go ahead and finish that out. Now the fifth email, improve your event logistics. So this is the fifth email. We can see from Laura@candycane-code.wv. This is definitely in red flag domain. .wv is very uncommon and unusual, so this may be the first spam email. It says, Dear TBFC team, I hope this message finds you well during this busy SOCMS. We understand how challenging it can be to manage large-scale festive events. Our Candy Cane Co. logistics platform is designed to simplify those processes and reduce workload. I'd love to learn how TBFC currently handles event logistics. So yeah, this looks like a marketing email. It's not a, hey, you need to do this quickly. It's basically just saying, hey, we know that you're busy right now. So this is going to be a spam email. And there we go. Okay, last email. Let's see. And this one off the rip, it is from TBFC IT. We can see here, this F is a different F from this on the to address. So off the bat, it's going to be a phishing email. The attachment, if we hover that, it says Microsoft Online.co in the bottom left. So this is definitely a fake login, maybe, if it asks you to log in. So let's go back down. It's going to be phishing. Let's see, typo squatting / puny codes, malicious attachment. Is there any urgency? Nope. Impersonation. And it's saying again, it's not a malicious attachment, which I get it. Let's see if we hover this, microsoftonline.co. So we're gonna go with fake login page. Okay, let's do side channel. It's not side channel. So social engineering text. Here's the document. I mean, it is social engineering, but I don't know. However they make the rooms is how they make the rooms. But we did get the last flag here. Number 6 is the last one. So that was the last flag, and we are pretty much done with this room. It says if you enjoyed today's room, you can explore the phishing analysis tools room in detail. Please go check that out if that's something you're interested in. We're just gonna finish this out here. If you enjoyed watching, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to be doing out the full challenge. I've done every challenge in the advent of cyber starting from day one. So if you haven't seen yet, you can click the playlist up here at the top left corner and watch those one by one if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, that's going to be the end. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's challenge.